Hey Christian, I woke up about like 15 minutes ago, so I look a little ridiculous because I was up partying all night, and it was amazing. And so uh, I know I gave you the sneak peek, and that sneak peek was actually an answer to the question that you asked me, which is really interesting. And the thing is like that clip was from a show called Kyle XY. And I've recently started watching on Netflix, and it is absolutely amazing because you and I would fit so well in that kind of TV show because we would thrive on it, like, I don't know how to describe it. But basically, like, this guy wakes up in the woods, and he's naked, and he's like a newborn child, except a teenager. And he doesn't have an umbilical cord, which is crucial because, like, the essence of human life is the fact that you were born in a womb. So, anyway. But then, what happened, later is that he's like seeing everything for the first time. And he doesn't know how to recognize emotions or anything like that because he's like a newborn child. And so he gets up and he walks and he walks and he walks. And he finally, gets into the city, and he's, like, looking all around, and he's, like, so amazed. He's, like, completely amazed. He's like, what is this? And, and he gets arrested for public indecency because he's still naked, and he doesn't understand that's wrong to be naked. And so they put a blanket over him, and they take him to the juvenile delinquency, and they can't find anything on him. He's, like, off the radar. So they stay here, and they're going to call someone else, which is going to be his future family. And you see him go through these things, like, you're like, isn't he hungry? Isn't he thirsty? He doesn't talk about those because he doesn't know what those are. He's shown a bathroom and he's shown food, but he's like, what is this? And he doesn't, like, it takes him a long time to sleep. And so he, there was, like, at one point where he sat down and he was watching another juvenile delinquent, and he was eating, and he was, like, eating the same food he was, so, kind of gave the impression, hey, you should eat this. And he picked up the thing, and he took his first bite, and he was like, that was when I learned how to quench hunger, with food. And so, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing that, we take for granted all of this stuff that we do, and it's so amazing what we can do, and what we don't appreciate, and he's just very blank, and he's so pure. He's very pure, and it's beautiful. And I know this is just a TV character, you see all those people going crazy and in depth about these characters, but this is one of the few TV shows that I actually really like because it points out a lot of things about humanity that we fuck ourselves over with. Like time, for example, he was talking about time. He was like, I see my family or, these people, like they rotate everything they do around these numbers that never seem to end, but they seem to never have enough of it, so like, so he, he talks about it, and the family's all going to work, and the daughter comes in. Oh yeah, by the way, he gets taken to this home temporarily because this woman is just fascinated with him. She's a really good person, so it doesn't really matter. But so that's where he's staying for the time being. And the daughter comes in, and she's like, the mother's like, hey, sit down. She's like, I don't have enough time. And then, like, he thinks about it. He makes a note. He's like, see, there it goes. She never seems to have enough of it, yet there's so much of it. So, it's a really good show, and it points out a lot of things about humanity that should be recognized and should be brought in. And he was like, everybody has a job to do. Everybody has a job to do. And, like, you think about it, it's like, yeah, you do. Like, even in our life. And then there was at one point, and there was one quote that I will never forget. It was the fact, he was like, who am I? Because it was just a simple question, like, who am I? And then she was trying to explain it and all this stuff, and he was like, and he thought to himself, he was like, the more that I you know, when I asked this question, the longer she tried to answer it, the more confused that she got about who I actually am, you know, and it's so amazing because, like, he was asking a simple question of who was he, but she was thinking about it more of that, you know, like spiritually, personality type, you know, like who am I, and she was jumbling all over her words, and it's like, what if life is seriously that simple? You know, like, what if it's more than, I don't know, so, it's just a thought, it's just a thought. Dude, I didn't go to bed till 8 a.m. because, oh man, because I was up partying till like 3. And then, you know, oh man, oh god. So, anyway, I'll let you go. But, oh, I don't know if that answered your question, but yeah, that's the kind of show I would want to be in. But I kind of wish that, like, I would still be me. You know what I mean? Like, not a character that's supposed to do something. I just want to be me in that show. Because I want to be like, dude, you're totally fucking right. And, like, it'd be like 2 hippies against the world. Anyway, your challenge. Your challenge is... if you were a girl for like 2 days, what would you do? Be honest. Okay, bye.